This is Becca Africa, and kindly don't forget to subscribe. The video of today it's all about Lynn Ngugi, who has been the ever growing YouTuber in Kenya, and she has a story of how she grew up in an abusive home. Let's just find out what exactly happened. Lynn Ngugi talks on growing up in an abusive home and not attending her father's funeral. A renewed media personality, Lynn Ngugi, like many of her guests, has shared how she did not allow her abusive background to deter her from achieving her dreams. She recalls her father being abusive toward her mother while growing up. "My father was a good father but a very bad husband. He gave her proper education but took my mother through hell. In a way, that is going to influence you eventually. They separated and we had to start from scratch when we moved into a single room in Oruma with my mother," she said on becoming a CEO showed by Phil Karaja. "My mother unfortunately did not have much, so she would come back, but can only go back for too long. So one day she left with us and never come back. My dad withdrew financial support. I was on and off in school, and eventually she found her path and assured we were all schooled, although with a lot of difficulties." The popular YouTuber went on to state, "A college was a big deal to my mom, but securing a job with a local media house was a challenge, and I ended up working in a restaurant in Gulf countries as a barista." Lynn believes no one completely heals from trauma. According to her, it takes her a while to forgive her father for his misdoing and failure. "He is installed a lot of fear in us. He would come back drunk, beat all of us, and chase us out of the house into the cold. The fact that he did not know better does not negate my mother's experience because it was traumatic. Is she not allowed to speak and free herself from the trauma?" she posed. "My mother forgave my dad a long time ago, my sisters too, and they were the last people to hold her when he died. I did not even attend his funeral because I was bitter then. I look at my father's last moment and how apologetic he was and how I wish my dad knew better. I live for the good memories we shared," she said. Asked if she is happy, Lynn noted that she has never been happier, adding that her mom is the biggest cheerleader. "There are moments when I doubted if I wanted to do, but my mother reminded me it's for a purpose. If I do not do it, who else will? In the beginning, it was really hard to trust people. Anything people watched on my show, apart from the sexual abuse, is not new. If we are talking about domestic violence or abuse, I have watched it happen in my own home. If it's people sleeping hungry, I have seen it happen in my own home. I have been there where people are trying to make ends meet, and I put myself into their shoes," said Lynn Ngugi. So that means she has been through a lot, and that's why she is so understanding even when she is listening to people who are going through hell. And as we just say, may she just live for good memories but not remember what happened to her dad, because now God has taken her fast. So thank you so much for watching. This is Becca Africa. See you in the next video. Kindly don't forget to subscribe. It's a goodbye from me.